Venus and Saturn are traveling together through the last degrees of Pisces. We survived a lot of retrogrades, and the last part of this journey of Venus and Mars retrograde is their journey through indirect mode through the shadow phase. So where they got in retrograde, when they enter or when they reach this point in the chart again, they will be out of shadow. And so this takes a little moment to review these parts of our chart, and wherever that is in your chart, it's worth looking at the houses where this is happening. And Venus is in Pisces right now, and Mars is in Cancer and wanting to enter Leo soon. And so there are these last degrees of Venus in Pisces and entering Aries and reaching the degree where she got retrograde, and Mars in Cancer entering Leo to reach the part where it got retrograde as well. So this is the last part of this journey where they travel through the parts of their shadow, and Venus is accompanied by Saturn, and this can bring structure to the part of our life where we enter a new phase. And this can be in relationships, this can be in our value system, this can be in our money, this can be in all of these places where Venus rules our chart. And so I want to take a look at every single sign, and not from the astrology perspective. I want to take a look with our cards to see where is the part that where you enter a new phase of your life. What did you accomplish, and where can you need the help of Saturn to give your life a little bit of structure. So I want to take a look at every single sign, and you can watch for your sun, moon, or rising sign. You can watch for Venus and Mars sign, and wherever the signs are in your chart, this is the area where you can have a little bit of information for your next part of your journey. That's what I'm here for, to support you in your journey. So I will see you in your sign. Welcome, Gemini, to your reading. We'll see what comes up in your life and what this journey is about. And let's see, we need astrology cards as well. We have these, and we have a moon card as well. And we have this one. So let's see. That's something, Gemini. So you have the key and the growth that comes with the flowers and the bouquet, and it is heading your way. It's on your way. So this is about a big change in your life where you will experience the key to success in a way that you don't expect. And it's happening fast, and it's happening unexpected, because we have Uranus as a change and as the planet of expect the unexpected. And it's about your day-to-day life and your working life as well, because it is about your 6th house. It's about you, your sustainability, your day-to-day work. It's about a big change that is happening right now in your life, and maybe you don't know what it is yet, but you will know, and we'll see what that brings. So we have this one and this one. So and this tough cycle that ends now is that you do things that you don't really believe in. And that's how it feels. This is the false self, and it's stopping now. The false self and the wailing tree, and that is you doing things that you don't really believe in, and it's making you sad. And it's this moment in time is the big change that is happening, and you maybe you long for this change, because this card shows authentic power. This is the other side of our being, is this authentic power. This is you as well, ready to move forwards, ready to be seen in the outer world, ready to accept yourself as you are, and allow yourself to be all of it. And this can be, you stepped into the place where you showed up as something that you really are not. And it's like falling for the masks that we wear, and the false self is the conditioned self, is the one that is conditioned by our past, by our upbringing, by our family, and it's inviting you to reconcile. Yeah, but it's to allow yourself to see these things that happened, and how you allowed other people to condition you. And this is a moment of mourning this. It's a moment of sadness and grief, and it's a moment where you can see the conditioning and the false self that you fell for. But it is this moment where everything changes. And that's where this Uranus comes in, and Uranus shows you your authentic power. This is this ready for every single next move that you're heading for. It's by accepting yourself in your beauty as you are. And this is the moment where you allow yourself to be authentically you. And it's giving yourself the acceptance and the love that you need to move forwards and to show all of it. And that's really beautiful, because it is an amazing spread that we have here, where we can see that everything that you had for is about growth. It's about growth, and it's about you changing yourself. It's you changing your life. And it's giving you the chance, Uranus is the giving you the chance to move forwards, and the Three of Wands is like like looking at the big globe, not looking at yourself, just looking at the big globe and see the opportunities that are already there. And it maybe needs something like a changed perspective. That is what shows up. And the Four of Cups is like changed perspective about your stability. It's about you taking the next step to see what stability really is, and to see your, and that's where the radical acceptance comes with, as well as the sustainability, to see yourself in your beauty and to see your vision in your beauty as well. That's really beautiful, because that is where you head into the direction that you really long for, and it is the choice that you make to create. And we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. That is like being the epitome of creation and resourcefulness. And that's where they show up in this. This is really beautiful, because it is like she knows what to create. She knows what she wants, and she does the things that she needs to create and to be the beautiful being of creation that she is. And she is the Queen of Pentacles, is resourcefulness. She knows how to get the resources. She knows how to. And there is something showing up, and this is like, it seems to be an offering of some sort. It seems to be an offering that comes from a person, or that comes from the outer world. I feel that this is something that shows up like the outer world, that gives you the next phase, that gives you the next step, where you can step into the resourcefulness, and that where you can realize your own resourcefulness. And then we have it again, the choice of being in and longing for something outside of yourself, longing for this collaboration. And that's what seems to come up, that there is something that is offered to you, where you realize that you bring to the table the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, your resourcefulness, your creativity, and that you can combine these in, and your vision as well, because we have the star as well, right? To get into the place where you can bring your vision into the outer world, and this will create a lot of abundance, because that's where we had the key to success. We had the key to success in the beginning, and the growth that is heading your way, and that is showing up as well in the Three of Cups, as a collaboration, and as something that is being in a group of people where you create together something that will create a lot of abundance. And this abundance will come up in a way that you don't expect, because it's like Uranus showing up in a place where you have to reconcile the pathway you were on before, where you can see, oh, this is how it works. And now I have to let go of something that I held on to, and where I showed up my false self. And now it's time to step into your authentic self and to love all of you, because that is where the abundance comes in, with you being the resourcefulness that you long for. You being the one that is creating, you being the one that is creating the resources as well. And this can even be something like an epiphany, right? Uranus brings the change where you get this epiphany, where you see, oh, this is how it works. This is how I want to move forwards. And this can be really a beautiful offer where you have a choice to leave something behind and to move forwards in your resourcefulness and to step into the next collaboration that you will experience, and where you will experience a beautiful abundance. That's what I want to add. And what's your card? I think this is your card. The call of the wild divine. Divine wildness requires openness to all of who we are, rather than just the parts that seem proper, appropriate, socially acceptable, controlled or tamed. Then we gain access to our instincts, our bodily intuition. This is knowing without knowing how you know. Trust what you feel at a deeper level, and then you can respond to those messages with wisdom. Yes. This is your call, Gemini. This is your call. And it will show up in a beautiful way that leads you into your success and into the abundance that you long for. Thank you so much for being here and for subscribing and liking and all of those beautiful things that help the channel to grow. Thank you. And I see you soon.